Hi everyone, it's Heather. Welcome back into the Paper Castle. This is my haul from my second favorite rummage sale across the border into Pennsylvania. They have it usually twice a year, once right after school ends in June and then once right before school starts at the end of August. So this was their, I think, 50th anniversary, so they had the gym jam-packed. This is a huge rummage sale. They have the gym, it's just has so much stuff in it, and then if there's overflow it goes down in the cafeteria, and there was overflow, so there was a lot down in the cafeteria also. So it takes forever and a day to go through this place. So I went yesterday, which was, let's see, Monday, June 15th, and Monday you can go from 6 to 8 o'clock at night. It's kind of like the pre-sale, but you have to pay $10 to get in, which normally I wouldn't do, but this sale has a lot of good stuff, and I know I'd miss a lot of it if I didn't go to the pre-sale, because it's pretty popular. I got there at 5:30 and there was already a pretty significant line to get in. So I'll kind of tell you what I paid for everything. I mean, in total I paid, I think, $100, which is my average at this sale. I usually pay about $100. Their prices are a little higher, and I always tease my husband because it's at a Catholic school, and I tease him because he's Catholic, and I swear every Catholic sale is twice as expensive, if not more, than like a regular sale at a Protestant church. That's just the way it is. And he gets all twisted because I say that to him, but it's absolutely true. So I'm going to get started here. They have a boutique table where they have all their jewelry and all their things that they consider to be, you know, really valuable, and also all their perfume and stuff like that is on that table. So for $3, I bought this bottle of Beauty Rush Berry Smooch fragrance mist, and it's missing the cap, but this is a Victoria's Secret scent that's no longer being made, so these are always good to be on the lookout for. I think there's 2 up there now, and they want like $40 a pop for each one. Mine doesn't have the cap, obviously, so I'll try and get like 25 out of it, see what happens. I bought 2 of these Arkansas Razorback hats. These are youth sized, brand new with the tags, and I think I paid $2 a piece for those. Might be able to get a 10 a piece out of them. Got some coffee mugs, obviously. I think these were all no, 50 cents a piece, sorry. I got this one, but this one's actually for my son for Christmas. This is from the Pennsylvania Renaissance Fair, and it's dated 2003, which I think might be the year that we first started going. This fair is my son's, like, Christmas, and every other holiday wrapped into one. He loves it there. He has no shame in saying he is a Renaissance Fair geek. But we have a blast going there every year, so I had to get that for him. Then, just got this because it had a lot of the princesses on it. Belle, and I can't remember her name from the Frog Prince, but I'll look it up. Rapunzel, Cinderella, Aurora. Looks brand new. This is 2012 from Frankfurt Candy. I got 2 Starbucks mugs. This one's this, I think they call it the Siren Compass mug, and it has this weird green rhinestone eyeball in the middle. It just freaks me out, so not really crazy about this one. I think this is 2014, yeah. So, might be able to get like 8 to 10 on that. This one I should definitely be able to get at least 10 out of. This is a Seattle mug from the You Are Here collection. This is from 2013. Really, really good shape. Just doesn't have the box, but that's okay. Then I got this one. This is from Teavana, which, for those of you who don't know, is a store that sells everything tea-related, teapots, teacups, tea, everything. We have one in our mall because we have a foofy-doofy mall, so course, we have the tea store right next to the store that just sells fancy pens. Oh, I don't get it. But anyway, this is a limited edition. It did have a tea strainer insert that was supposed to go in here, but it's not here. So, hoping that won't be too much of a problem. Then I got this little kitschy, tchotchke Hawaii ashtray with this cute little whale, probably from the, I don't know, 50s or 60s. He does have little repairs that were made on his tail, but they're not, you know, too obvious. So, shouldn't have too much of a problem selling him. There aren't any other ones on eBay. Got some Christmas stuff. All this stuff was down in the cafeteria, so I don't know how much Christmas stuff I missed before I got down there, because I think I was in the gym for, God, an hour and a half. It's ridiculous. Got this Santa Claus bubble light, night light. That was $1. Got, this is a Gorham crystal and gold Nutcracker ornament. Can't find any on eBay, so hoping that's good. He was $1. Found this Alpine Village Church. It's vintage. Actually looks better from the other side because you can see all the little stained glass windows, but I'm not going to take it out of the box right now. That was $2. And of course they wrote on it, which I can't stand, but I'll try and get that off or covered up with something else. And then this, I love finding these. I found one of these at the Rummage sale that my daughter always says smells like beans and feet. And got my first one for 50 cents. I think I sold it for 20. But these are Opal ornaments made by Corning Glass. Really, really, really delicate. So, found the heart. Probably get, I'm thinking 20 to 30 out of that. One just sold for 20, but I might put mine up for a little more than that, see if I get any bites. They did have a snowflake, but the snowflake, unfortunately, 2 of the points were broken off, so I didn't buy that one. That was $2, if I didn't already say that. Then back upstairs in the gym, I got a brand spanking new pair of Skechers Shapeups. I just bought a pair of these, which I showed in a previous video a couple weeks ago, I think. I bought a pair of these for $10. They were in the box. I just sold them over the weekend for $70 with free shipping, and they were only going to New York City, so I think my shipping was like $5.35. So these are silver and blue, tags still on them, all the information's in here. So I don't think these will be as popular as the other ones I just sold, but still should be able to get probably 30 to 40 out of them. I paid $7. Got an ugly Halloween vest. This is from Lemongrass. This is the size 2X. Bigger sizes are always good. And has the ghost and the jack-o'-lantern, all this hand beading on it, which is always good. And the witch, and the bats. I think they actually charged me $5 for this, so I'm hoping to get 20 out of it, but I won't put this up until probably the beginning of September or something like that. Got this teapot, which, and I'm not a beach decor person, but this is really, really pretty. For somebody that really loves the beach or has that theme in their house, this is really, really nice. I paid $5 for this. This is from Zrike Everyday. This is the Baroque pattern by Lisa Levy. Hoping to get 20 to 30 out of it. But there were others on there. I think one sold for 15 or 20. But they didn't put beach or shell or anything in their title. So they put coral reef. How many people are looking for a coral reef teapot? I think more people would put beach or shell in their description if they're looking for a beachy teapot, but who knows? So I'll put those keywords in and see if it makes a difference. Then I got all this vintage silverware. This is from Interpur. You guys heard me talk about this a couple weeks ago. I don't know if you can see it. It's right up here. Interpur. This is called the scroll pattern, and it has this wood handle. Most of them are in pretty good shape. Little cracks here and there, but nothing really significant. Nice Danish modern style set. There's 42 pieces in here. I paid $10, but should easily be able to get 50 or 60 out of it. And with that, I'll probably sell the whole thing together. I won't piece it out. Got some needlework kits, of course. That was the first thing I go for when I go into this sale because they're so easy to ship. Got this Busilla needlework kit, and this is actually for this dress. This dress is pre-made in here, and you just stitch the design on it and put it on and go. I don't know if there's a date on it anywhere, but I'm assuming this is like from the, looks like 50s, early 60s. It has been started, but that's okay. Other than that, it's in really good shape. Never sold one of these before. I did see one that sold for $12. So I'll at least make my money back on it. I think I paid $3, maybe $4, something like that. They price their needlework kits kind of high there. Then I got this, another advent calendar. Yes, it is. I swear every single weekend I'm finding advent calendars. This one is in German. This says Merry, and that says Christmas. And you've got these designs down here. Then, if you go up higher, you have all the numbers with all these little metal loops. And then you can take this little guy who's made out of pipe cleaners and move him from day to day. I can't find anything like this anywhere online. So I'm hoping to get at least 20 for that. We'll see. It's a nice advent calendar. Then found this finished piece. This is vintage Elsa Williams, who, if you guys watch my channel regularly, you know I love to find old Elsa Williams stuff. She is like the queen of needlework. This is her Tree of Life. This one was done in July of 1980 by Ellen, apparently. But I should have no problem getting 20 to 30 bucks out of this. It was taped into the frame, which is now on my kitchen floor. So I'll probably put it back in there, and then also take pictures of it popped out and say, you know, you can take it out of the frame and do what you want with it. Then the last embroidery kit that I got was this one. This is the best one. This is a Paragon Stitchery kit called Museum Sampler, and it says adapted from an antique dated 1835 in the Cooper Hewitt Museum collection of the Smithsonian Institution. This was adapted from a design done by a woman, and I can't remember her name, but I have her name bookmarked in the other room on my computer. Like I said, in 1835. Anytime you can find a stitchery kit or needlework kit and it's a sampler and it's adapted from a museum piece, that usually will always up the price. There is another kit similar to this, which is also an adaptation of a Cooper Hewitt museum piece. That one, there's a bunch of them, and they go for about $30 or $40. This one, I could only find on one site, and it wasn't eBay. It was like a foofy-doofy needlework site where they only sell rare and hard-to-find kits. They wanted $250 for this. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this. Maybe start it out at $100, $150 and just see if I get any watchers and see what happens. But kind of excited to see what this does. That was probably about $4 or $5. And the Elsa Williams thing I think was $3. Then I got more of this Warhammer stuff that I showed you guys in the last video. I saw these when I went back to get the needlework kits. They were in the craft department, and I snatched them as soon as I saw they were sealed in the package. Snatched them and threw them in my bag. I didn't even care what they were. Didn't even look them up. Looked them up later. This is the Lizard Men Stegodon. Very attractive. Like I said, you have to put all this stuff together and paint it and everything. Very, very detailed stuff. This I think is worth 40 or 50. This one I think is worth like 30 or 40. This is Volkmar the Grim on the War Altar of Sigmar. Of course. What else would it be? So, really excited to find those. They are definitely on my list of things to look for now. Then, got two more things to show you guys. Spent $10 a piece on these two things. This is a Sony shortwave radio. Unfortunately, when I got home, I realized that the external antenna, which should be right here, but the headphones are here, was missing. But it shouldn't be that big of a deal because the main part is obviously the radio unit, which I put batteries in. You can see it works. Sounds a little fuzzy. Sounds a lot fuzzy actually when I had it working, but have my husband take a look at it when he gets home. But anyway, other than missing the external antenna, all the instructions are in here. It's got the case, it's got the AC adapter under here, it's got everything. If it had the antenna, it'd easily be like 150 bucks. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I'll probably put it on for 50 and see what happens. And then my last purchase of the day was this big honkin' LaserJet print cartridge from HP. It is brand new in the box. The box was opened, as you can see, but I got it home and checked it, and the cartridge is wrapped up and hasn't been touched. This I got for 10. These on eBay are averaging, I don't know, at least like 80 bucks. So this almost pays for everything that I just showed you guys. I was really happy to get my hands on that. And I'll just ship it in that box and tell people in my listing if they want it wrapped in brown paper, I'll wrap it in mailing paper. If not, it's going to go out like that. No need to mess with another box. So that's it. My daughter came with me. She was very patient. It was 2 hours of fun, and then we went to Dairy Queen and had dinner, and I got my Blizzard fix. Love Dairy Queen M&M Blizzards with chocolate ice cream. Yum. So that's it. Oh, wait. Forgot one thing. Found another Walkman. Didn't come with the headphones. I just have the headphones on it to test it. But this is a Sony S2 WM5S. Wait, WMFS555. Worth about, I think, 20. And that cost me 3. And it does work. So, that is it. That is all. I think that's pretty much it for the Rummage sale this year, you guys. So, talk to you soon.